What's going on, people? Alex Thorne here, and it is another live Monday watch along. And the setting is different, right? This is usually the setting that you guys see for live, not for live, but for videos. That's the background back there. And this is often what I go live for, like reaction videos sometimes, and especially the hangout. Now, usually you guys are in the living room of Thorn Theater, and this time, because I've been messing with a whole bunch of technology, guys. I sound old calling technology actually technology, but I've been messing with a whole bunch of tech. There I go. I am live. I've been messing with a whole bunch of tech, and I've been really just trying to figure out a way to record what's on that screen so that those who, let's see if I got audio here on that screen. Cool. I got it. I've been trying to figure out a way to record what's on the screen. Okay. And you guys see it at the same time. Now, I understand here on YouTube that would not be possible. I get that. Here on YouTube, there's no way I can watch a movie and you guys see what I'm watching at the very same time. But I'm hoping I can figure out a way to go live here for you guys for free, but also like maybe on a Patreon in the future, those videos will be available with the actual movie I'm watching there and me in the corners, like a streamer setup, right? Like everybody does with the video games. And what I've done for that, and I want to thank this company for sending it out, even though I tried and it was a spectacular failure, was Worky. Can we get some autofocus here? There we go. So Worky sent this out, and it's a capture card, 3.0 capture card, as well as it's got the little transformer here for USB-C and for USB 3.0, and that's really cool. And it did recognize it right away, but I spent the last hour trying to figure out how I get this Motorola phone, which I'm using a workaround to use this as my webcam because I really like the way this looks, and I've never cared for the way these little things look. This was another one that when I was active on my one of my other channels called Thorn Tech, um, they sent that out to me, that company, but I looked that up to see if they had an upgraded one. That specific company, whatever that was, they're not even around anymore. So yeah, Worky sent this out. I will be using this in the future once I figure it out. I'm gonna have to do a whole bunch of troubleshooting just so I can understand it. And then at the end of the day, I think what I think I'm going to have to do is learn how to use like OBS or something like that. I've heard a few people use. It's free, so can't go wrong with that. There's also another one called Prism, but that's for me to figure out. Right now, we're using, as you see, StreamYard, and this is really easy. And for whatever reason, when I use the capture card with this, StreamYard would not allow me to show my face and show the screen because of the capture card. I got to mess with this stuff when I have more than just 1 hour before showtime. So with all that being said, guys, we are watching Alien vs. Predator 2 Requiem. And I want to see something here because I'm also using NVIDIA to cancel out background noise. Oh, cool. We're doing good. So there's no background noise, even though that fan is on because it is hot. It's hotter in here than it is outside. So if I could do this live watch along outside, I would. But so we're watching AVP 2 Requiem. And obviously, this is a deep dive throughout July. And now we're in August. I can't believe it. On the way to Alien Romulus. And Alien Romulus comes out in theaters August 16th. There's not enough Mondays before that to get the next 2 movies in, Prometheus and, let's see, Prometheus and Alien Covenant. Let me see the dates down here. Yeah. there's really trying to see something. Yeah, there's really only one more Monday left. So I think what we're gonna have to do is I think we're gonna have to watch Covenant on a Wednesday, possibly even Prometheus like this week on Wednesday too. That might be a thing. And then Covenant on the 12th, I think I saw. Yeah, and then that same week we can watch Alien Romulus and review that. So there's gonna have to be one of these Wednesdays that's a reaction Wednesday. I'll be reacting live, I guess, to Alien movie instead of like a trailer or something like that. But nonetheless, guys, this movie is 94 minutes long, and I did like this was on my TV once upon a time. When this movie came out in 2007, I saw my girlfriend at the time was working at Blockbuster, and obviously these are the last days of Blockbuster. And she was working there, and she brought this home, and I remember we saddled up in the bed to watch it, and we didn't make it past the opening credits. Like we were, it was Blockbuster and chill back then, so I didn't capture any of the, catch any of this movie. And then I remember afterwards, I remember after we chilled and the movie was still on, I remember just saying, "Hey, you want to turn it off and watch something else?" And she was like, "Yeah." So I've got no memories of this movie whatsoever, despite me absolutely loving the first one. And that watch along is already available on the channel. I'll leave a link down below. But this movie, we're 7 minutes into this, and this movie is about 94 minutes long. So I'm gonna say let's get to it. I'm personally watching it off of Hulu. You can watch it off of whatever you want, but it is available on Hulu. And before we get started here, I haven't pressed play just yet. Before we get started here, channel member DDG says, "I want a Jeepers Creepers Reborn rewatch." Oh my God, the brother wants me to suffer. Well, tell you what, man. I'll tell you, no. I'll tell you what. You got to be a part of it, and we got to bring other people. Like, I cannot watch Jeepers Creepers by myself. We got to have a party, like a watch party for this movie to get everybody involved. How do you feel about that? Because I think that's the only way to do that one. It's so bad. I can't be the only one to suffer on my own. I cannot be the only one to suffer on my own, man. But maybe that's in the future for sure. I would revisit Jeepers Creepers Reborn. That is the video that started this channel. If you don't know, me and DDG, we went to go watch it when it was like 2-3 days. It was only going to be there for like 2 or 3 days in theaters. Very small, limited watch time, and it was incredible. That night, from whatever the time was, 8 o'clock that we started the movie. When the movie finished, we almost got into a car crash from laughing so much we had tears in our eyes. Got home at about 11 o'clock, and the idea was born in the car, right? In conversations. And from 11 to 11:30, some of that, to 5 in the morning, that's when this channel was born. Everything was created, from the email, the intro, the logo, the first review, everything that night. And it's all because of Jeepers Creepers Reborn. So let me take a sip of this magic elixir real quick, and we're going to get this movie started here. Hopefully you guys are cool with the new layout. I may not keep this like this. This might be temporary, but we're going to figure it out as time goes on. And I'm going to press play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So as of right now, I have to narrate these things for you guys, what I'm seeing. The reason for the big headphones, which by the way, these are, I don't even remember what these are. Hold on. These are AKG's K240s. So these are what I use for audio when I'm recording my music. This is what I use for that. and this is what I used to hear those. These are really good quality. I'm not a big fan of wearing these for a long time, just because for me it like irks my ears. You know, it just makes me feel really, really hot. So yeah, but I'm listening to it now, right? I'm listening to the movie now because when we watch this in the living room, fuck, this movie's dark. I'm gonna have to. Jesus Christ, I don't even see what's going on here. I'm gonna have to change the screen. Oh, is this right after the first one? Okay, the movie is starting out, and the alien predator is just came out of the predator, that alien predator hybrid from the last one. Oh, is this immediately afterwards? I didn't know that. That's cool. So, anyways, um, see now this is way too bright on my face, but this movie is dark. Holy crap! Oh, this movie's dark. Last movie was very blue. They were in Antarctica. Okay, we're seeing a predator. Okay, so that alien predator thing, that new hybrid, just wait, it's already big. Oh yeah, because these things grow really fast. It attacked one of the predators, and now the craft is going down. The spacecraft. Yeah, this is bright. Yo, StreamYard, you guys need a dark mode. That's much better. Dark mode here. That's pretty good. Yeah, that. So it's funny because as I'm looking at this screen, I've got like this split screen thing going on, and the brightness on my face is coming from StreamYard, which for whatever reason doesn't have a dark mode, and then this movie is like the complete opposite. It is dark. And it is like ultra wide. This movie would be perfect for an ultra wide screen. If any sponsors out there want to send that out to me, that would be greatly helpful. All right, so it's landed on Earth. They're spooked out of their mind, this father and this son that are hunting. Yo, DDG, still can't believe that you did that. Oh yeah, man, the channel was born because of laughs. As it's the best thing, you know, when things are born straight out of laughing. Oh man, the face huggers are out here. He just shot it and lunged at the dad. The son is hiding behind like a tree trunk, and he shot it. And of course, oh crap, that acid took off its arm, and now another face hugger came up. Oh, the kid got it too. Yeah, this is a different experience. So as I was saying before, when which I much prefer to watch a movie sitting in my living room. That's Thorn Theater right there. Like that's the theater. But I can't hear it because you guys can't hear it. If you guys hear it, then I'm gonna get a monetization strike or something like that. Which not monetization, but a copyright strike. This channel, as of yet, really close. is not monetized. But yeah, I don't want a copyright strike. So, and I want to be able to hear it because one of the things, like with my Alien Resurrection review, when I saw other people's reviews after I made mine, a lot of people were saying like the music was silly, the voices were silly. It just, it didn't create a very serious atmosphere. And I didn't know because I had it on mute. So if you guys couldn't hear it, I couldn't hear it. I was reading captions. So now I'm over here wearing headphones and watching it in Thorn headquarters here so that I can hear the movie. And even though you guys can't, I got to audio narrate it for you guys. I love, even though I may not love this movie or in the end because I've seen a lot of like I haven't seen anybody say anything good about this movie. Let's just put it that way. But even if I don't end up loving this movie at the end and agree with the masses about it, the one thing I can say is at least I can hear it. Yeah, DDG. We got Café con Leche, Magic Elixir Café con Leche. All right, so we got the county sheriff, Gunnison County Sheriff, picking up somebody, giving them a ride. I've seen this actor before. So DDG says that the budget for AVP 2 Requiem was $40 million and it made 130. That's for the part 2? 40 million? Yes, I'm sure you do love Cafe con Leche, brother. 3 months, man. You've been a channel member for 3 months, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do. Since you're on here and a few other people, for those of you who are watching along, let me know how you're watching along. If you're watching along the movie or just listening to me narrate it. And also, can you hear the fan going in back of me? Because I'm using NVIDIA AI to like eliminate background noise. So let me know how that goes. What you guys can hear. I have to put this here. Oh, okay. So they're responding to a complaint that there was a noise. They've got a bum that came out. Harry, homeless man, not bum. We got a dog named Butch. Are we gonna experience another? Oh crap! The dog comes out with the guy's arm from earlier. I got to give streamers a lot of credit, man. Like the gaming streamers or whatever, because I usually only like to get in front of my computer to, edit the music or edit the videos. To have to be sitting down in front of the computer to watch movies and also to live stream and also to do all this stuff, that's I guess if you don't mind being at your computer all the time, that's your central hub, then that's cool. For me, I do like to be in the actual, movie area of my my home to watch a movie. Oh, it's a pretty blonde that just ordered some pizza. Got. I hope Wheelchair Man makes a cameo from part four, from Resurrection, because that's when there was a wheelchair guy in there. Yo, DDG, real quick, man, is that $40 million and 130 million box office? Is that for Requiem, or is that actually for the first one? Because I remember, I feel like you said a similar. I feel like you said something similar for the last movie that I watched. Wow, shocking that they didn't make another one. Even though I haven't heard anything good about this one, but again, I don't care what other people say. I care what I think and what I say about a movie. I'm not heavily influenced by what others say. All right, so Pretty Blonde has a jealous. What the hell? She has a jealous boyfriend, and he's mad at the pizza delivery guy. Oh, this guy's got to go down. He just he just beat up pizza delivery dude, took his keys, and threw him in the sewer. Oh, the brother can't be here. The brother can't live more. He's got to go. He's got to go at somebody's hands, whether it's from pizza delivery guy's hands or a predator or an alien. But this boyfriend has to go. So now the sheriffs, the police are trying to investigate, see where the dog got that arm from. This is moving pretty fast, by the way, timing wise. Timing wise, I am. Oh wait, that's not what I want to see. I am 13 minutes. I'm less than 15 minutes into this movie, and we've already got them hunting down. This movie's color graded too dark, seriously. But we already have them hunting down the source of what's going on, the aliens and the predator, which they have no idea about, right? Oh man, this is the first time we're gonna see a kid get a xenomorph pop out of him. By the way, guys, what you're seeing on the screen here is the budget for AVP Requiem. Also noted that this movie lacks star power, which is true. I don't know anybody in here. Oh man, this kid is seeing the xenomorph pop out of his dad's chest. Oh, that looks really good. Oh no, we're gonna get a kid with the xenomorph coming out of him. Oh, they did that well. We didn't see the kid in pain. We just saw him kind of clinch over, and then it came up. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't recognize any names in this. And then the appeal of having Aliens versus Predator, we already had it now in the first one. So in this one, you really, really, really needed a reason to bring people back, which was, I guess it's the difference of now they're not in space, they're not aboard a spacecraft, they're not in Antarctica, they're amongst regular people. So from what I know, I read a little something about this. Aliens was originally slated to happen here on Earth, and anybody who's a alien aficionado, let me know if I'm wrong, whether that was two or three. But I was reading that the original script for Aliens, they wanted it to happen here on Earth, like in a suburban area, but they had trouble trying to think of how that would happen. And so it got moved to years later And now in 2007, we've got this spacecraft crash landing with xenomorphs and all that. So the concept is there, you know, the concept is there. And I guess you could bring people back with that, as well as them seeing this crossbreeded alien and predator. I don't know what they call it, the xenomorph predator, but we'll see. Looks like we got two brothers who are feuding, kind of talking crap to each other. The color grading on this movie is dark, man. Way too dark. All right, so it looks like one of the brothers has a drinking problem. Yo, DDG, if you're still here, man, let me know how the audio sounds. Since I'm using for this specifically here, I'm using the Yeti. The Yeti. There it goes. Oh, oh man, these face huggers look different. These face huggers look real different. Oh, another face hugger. Oh, okay. Oh man, the face hugger just got to the homeless man. We got a well. See, we already have stuff happening, and again, we're 18 minutes in. I love the speed of this, the pacing. All right, there's a female. Oh, what is this? Oh, this must be the alien predator, the xenomorph predator. Wow, this is a dark scene. Jesus. So bright that I've got to like now I've got it on scenery mode. Best I can do is put it on standard. The only reason it's this bright is because I'm trying to see what's happening on the screen of this movie. Lord, yeah, I think we now have a traditional predator. Fuck, you guys need a dark mode or something. I'm sorry that you guys can't hear what I'm hearing or see what I'm seeing, but I am watching AVP 2 Requiem for the very first time watch along. I'm noticing what everybody said about this movie, that it is extremely dark. The feedback that I've seen, just because I have to look at this stuff. I have to research aliens and everything, get the photos. So because I'm constantly researching it, get downloading the pictures, the trailer, all that stuff, you come across people's comments on it. Which, by the way, I'm also on Letterboxd, and Letterboxd is a social media platform for like a social media site for reviewing your favorite movies. Yes, even you. Think of Rotten Tomatoes. But just Letterboxd. I dig it. I like it, and I didn't look into it too much. But whenever I read about this movie, all I see and all I hear is it's dark and it sucks. I've got two predators on the screen right now. One that's dead with a bunch of green slime all over him, or the green blood. The other one that's okay, and I can barely make out what's going on here. To me, I wonder what this would look like if I brightened it up, but then I got to brighten up, StreamYard over here too. I think I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to control it there. So he looks like he's ready to blow something up here. Oh yeah. So knowing that something's wrong, the predator just blew up the spacecraft. And that's pretty good because you don't want anybody finding it. Oh, of course. So the movie just tricked us. They just tricked us into thinking that's what we were looking at right now was the predator's vision, but even though it was a little girl with a night vision camera or night vision goggles. So the little girl goes, I want dad to read it. They were just about to read to the girl. She goes, I want dad to read it. And boy, do moms not like that. Brother, you tell a dad, okay, you tell a dad, I want mom to read it. He's like, cool, no problem. Boom, out the door he goes. Fix this up here. Boom. So, guys, the reason that the stream looks better than before DDG, I did change the camera on this. Everything just changed right now. I did change the camera on this. Something just went out. No, okay. Anyways, yes. So I'm using my Motorola phone, and it is going wild. Anytime I move around, it goes wild. But I'm using the Motorola phone, and I'm using it wirelessly, and it just has a whole bunch of different features that I didn't anticipate it having. Once you connect it to a computer, basically you unlock a lot of stuff that you didn't know you could do, and it's via Smart Connect, so it's a whole different thing. It's pretty cool. I like it. I think again, I think that phones have the power to do everything that we need them to do. I don't think we constantly need. And this is like constantly like zooming in and out. Hold on a second here. We're gonna put tracking sensitivity on medium because I don't need this constantly moving. But yeah, I think our phones have the power to do everything we need it to do. I don't think we constantly need to buy separate things to do everything. Man, this movie's dark, man. This movie is extremely dark. What's pretty cool is that I can track the sensitivity. I can change the subject size. There's a bunch of cool things you can do with this. But these are also things that are available through through StreamYard themselves. There's such a stark contrast between like something bright on the screen right now, which is StreamYard itself, and then this movie that just, my God, it's dark and dim. So another what looks like a face hugger or a xenomorph that is just starting to grow. So the two brothers are underground looking for his keys. And of course, in the sewers where this guy threw his keys, this is where the predator or the aliens are, not necessarily the predators are lurking. Okay, so what's going on right now is the sheriff, police department are looking for Buddy, which is the dog that obviously is not around anymore. I don't think he grabbed the victim's arm earlier, the father's. It seems like there's one lonely ass predator who's going to go to battle with the aliens. I'm hoping there's more predators than that because I know we've already had several face huggers, which means we're going to get like 5 or 6 xenomorphs already. Whoa! So the predator just poured some like blue liquid onto the people that had like the aliens inside of their chest, and they disintegrated. One of the cops. That's pretty cool. That looks cool. Yeah, he's pouring this blue liquid, and they instantly have disintegrated. Oh man, the cops' walkie-talkie communicator went off, and the predator is definitely not going to be cool with him. There he goes. One police officer down. So again, we're watching AVP, Alien vs Predator 2, Requiem. I am 30 minutes in. There have been several kills. This movie's moving really fast. There's less than an hour left, and I am happy about that because I actually started to make my dinner, and it finished literally at 6:53. It wasn't supposed to, but it finished at 6:53, and then after this movie, I'll be able to eat. There seems to be some tension at a diner with one of the brothers, who's also a police officer. No, he's not. One of the brothers and one of the servers there. Oh, Buddy isn't the dog. Buddy is the father. Okay. All right. So the server at this little diner, she's the girlfriend of the guy who the predator killed, the cop who the predator killed. But now they're looking for Ray. This whole thing is them just looking for people so far. Which essentially, this is what would happen if the aliens and predators came to Earth. All right, I think they found Ray. And there it is daytime. It is daytime, and they are outside in the woods looking, and you can barely see anything. So they did come across Ray, and Ray is actually um, skinned, like the predator would leave his foes in the first two movies. We're 32 minutes and 56 seconds in, so roughly 33 minutes into this movie. Whoa! DDG channel member with $5 donation. Coffee on me. Keep it up, brother. Rip them. Rip them. That's right. If you guys don't know where that's from No Holds Barred with Hulk Hogan, man. The movie that's inspired my entire life. The movie that inspired this color right here on the bandana. That's right. Cheers, my man. Boom. Thank you for the $5 to the channel, my man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. So this blonde chick who got pizza delivery guy beat up is now coming on to pizza delivery guy. It's always interesting, like how movies paint this as if the hot blonde is always into the guy who is shy, when we know that's like never true. Those girls want guys with balls, guys who actually do what they got to do. Ah, the return of the music. See, this is what I was missing when I was watching movies on mute with you guys and just reading captions. We got the return of that jungle music for the Predator. All right, so that Predator is tracking down all of the blood and acid and all, everything that the aliens could leave behind. He just made his way into the sewers. Ah, you can't see anything. I was gonna say there has to be a setting that actually makes this movie look good because this movie is dark, obscenely dark. And rip 'em, man. I love that you did that. Thank you so much. For those of you watching, joining in, we are watching AVP 2. This is the sixth watch along for me, and also the sixth movie in the Alien deep dive that I'm doing. All the reviews are available, and then we're also after this going to do the Alien Covenant and Prometheus, reverse Prometheus and Alien Covenant, real soon too. So I'm just remembering right now. I guess. Whoa. All right. So oh crap. God, it's so dark. This shouldn't be this dark, man. Like Alien 1 and Alien 2 are dark movies, but you can see the details. With this, you can't see. And that's that the predator is starting to shoot at the aliens because they're going at them. These movies are always in dark corridors, but not like this. All right, some action scenes happening where you can't really see what's happening. It should be awesome, but it's not. I'm telling you right now, there's some cool action scenes happening, and I have no idea what's happening. Wow. They're about to make their way above ground. There's a restaurant. Obviously, this is like a suburban small town or something like that. I feel like also this movie is largely forgotten by the public. Like I've heard people talk about AVP, but you never hear about AVP two, and you never hear anything positive. I know that. I'm in this community now, this movie reviewing and watching community, and I don't hear anything positive about this movie ever. Oh, well, something's about to go down. Oh man. Okay, that's pretty cool to see a xenomorph in a diner. Practical effects. That's good. I'm assuming the well, she's gone. I'm assuming the predator alien, the xenomorph predator, just killed her. Are we about to be tricked again? Yes, we are. We got a bed scene with the little girl who's always wearing her night vision goggles. They made it seem like there was something under the sheets with her. Channel member DDG says 2007 Golden Schmo nominee for worst movie. I never even heard of that. You know what it is? It's probably it's probably the fact that people have such affection and such great love for these movies that you can't mess these up. And if you mess these up, you piss people off. You know what I mean? That's got to be what it is. These guys are at a bar now. It seems like they can't do anything without leaving what they're doing to go check things out. Right now, I'm 42 minutes in, and I feel like we're in the third act of this movie already. Yeah, the concept of this could have been really cool. Like I'm already seeing it with the alien, with the predator. He just had his vision looking at a construction site, and in the construction site with that heat vision, he could see one of the aliens running through the construction site. Oh wow, that's pretty hard to go through a construction helmet. So one of the aliens just picked up a construction worker. He's got that helmet on. That little thing came out and busted right through that. DDG channel member says also a video game came out for which was also awful. I've seen the video game at my weekly visits to Half Price Books. They have it there for the PlayStation 3, I believe, constantly, and nobody buys it. I wonder why. I feel like this chick is setting up Pizza Delivery Boy. There's no way she's digging him as much as her bad acting is showing. There's just no way. So she's taking him into a pool area. So she's undressing in front of him, saying she couldn't decide on what bikini to wear. But I just feel like she's going for him so hard. This has to be a setup. So jealous boyfriend comes in, says he taught this little slut everything she knows, and now they all fell into the pool. And there goes wait, Predator. He's in incognito mode, obviously looking for the aliens. So in that construction site, the alien just came up on the Predator, who was in incognito mode, knocked him off, and he went falling, but he also like something pierced him. My thing is that I'm only seeing one Predator, and and there's many aliens in this. $40 million budget. I'm still shocked about that, DDG. Still shocked. Shocked that with $40 million you can't afford lighting. Oh crap, the alien just dived into the pool. All right, some of the jerk boyfriends, friends, hoodlum friends, they're getting disposed of by the alien. Come on now, run away, run away. But the boyfriend, the jerk boyfriend, the ex, he has to get it because but he's getting eaten up from the inside of the gymnasium or the pool, whatever. But he has to get it because he threw dude's keys into the sewer, and that's a no-no, brother. You don't mess with people's property. Mess with the bull, get the horn, son. So again, more foreshadowing with that little girl with her night vision goggles that she's so enamored with. She's looking out her window. She should be asleep, and she sees an alien. Comes across an alien in the woods outside her window. And it reminds me, like, when I was 9 years old, I was staying at a family's house in Puerto Rico. Was a huge fan, right, of horror ever since I was a 3-year-old kid and had seen Jason movies and all that stuff, right? But since I'm a city boy, I never had to experience the woods. But sleeping in Puerto Rico on ground, right, ground level, ranch style home, and looking out the window and seeing nothing but woods, man, I was so scared because I was sleeping in a room that had 4 beds to one room. No, 3 beds. My apologies. 3 beds to one room. That's how they, as they call it in the campos, that's how they sleep out in Puerto Rico. And kind of like a dorm room. That just freaked me out, man. I don't know how people sleep in ranches with woods all around them, being on the same floor. Being a city boy, I've always lived in third floor, second floor. One time lived on a eighth floor, so always been above ground. All right, Predator just made his way into the pool area. Just poured his blue juice, blue goo into the pool, and all of it is just boiling and disintegrating. One of the guys from earlier got caught by that alien, so now he has something laid up in him. So yeah, he's gone. All of that's gone now. So we got the two brothers now. One's saying something came after them, and of course he's being doubted, like all these people are. What's interesting is that I should really be enamored with this movie because of the concept and what it is and how much I love the first one, and I'm not. I just feel like maybe this movie needed better lighting and maybe a little bit more time. Even though I'm always complaining about that, maybe that's what it needed. Love this cup. They're coming across blood. This small town has not dealt with anything like this. Nobody on earth has dealt with anything like this before. Sorry for being silent. I was just absorbing the movie. But it looks like she just walked into the this one chick just walked into the diner. I mean, the concept of this is cool. I like the concept a lot, but I think it's the fact that it's moving so fast and it's so dark you can't grasp anything about what's happening at all. This AVP2 movie, it's like you want to like it, but you just there's nothing to like about it. Other than the fact that I love that I do like that they keep playing the Predators music. That's cool. I haven't heard that in a long time. It was nowhere to be found, I believe, in Alien vs. Predator Part 1. Oh, something's happening on the screen and I have no idea. And I've got this screen, this Asus Pro Art screen to the highest brightness, which is why my eyes are burning while watching this movie. For those of you joining, I am 52 minutes in. 52:44, 52:45, 52:46 minutes into AVP 2 Requiem. I'm watching it off of Hulu, but you can watch it off of anything that you have. This is the first time I'm watching this movie, and I'm a huge fan. If you haven't checked out the AVP review already available on this channel of AVP, I love it. I hold memories of it because it was my last year in high school. And so it was like the last of my youth before responsibilities came, because on my 19th birthday, as you should, I moved out on my 19th birthday. I got the keys to my first ever apartment. So DDG, 94 minutes long, brother. This is perfect timing for most movies, but this, one of the things, and I'm glad you like bring up the timing, because one of my complaints about this series is that they're often way too long. What excited me about AVP was that it was 101 minutes. That's perfect, right? But this movie is moving so fast and throwing so many characters that I don't even care about one. And most of the time in these alien flicks, you at least care about one character. This just brings nothing. And it's so dark you can't grasp what's happening when it's happening. So yeah, 94 minutes long is a perfect runtime for most movies, but this movie, it might hinder it. So it looks like they're the cops and the teenagers and everybody has just they're looking for equipment. You just need some light? I think this whole fucking movie needs some light, dude. The head sheriff, the sheriff actually just said, "Oh yeah, I just need some light." They say not all heroes wear capes, but here goes DDG with the facts. The actor from part 1 didn't want to return, so they decided on a new character as the lead. I don't even know who the lead is in this movie. That's how fast it's moving. I don't know who the lead is. I can't grasp it, and that's what I'm hearing it. You know, the very first two people that this movie showed to you got killed. Then the next two got killed. Wow. She didn't want to return, huh? She did great. All right. Seems like we've got some army dudes getting snatched up by aliens. I feel like the composition of these shots are really good. Like there's nice blues and oranges and reds, but overall it's just really dark. So you can't appreciate how well it's done. Oh, that's a cool scene. Wow. So from inside the car, it's raining outside. From inside the car, you see one of the army guys come up to the window. Again, you're inside the car, right? Right behind him, an alien pops up and bust his head. And that's such a cool thing because you're seeing it from inside the car. What? Ah, oh, that was great. That's the best shot I've seen in this movie. Nice blue and red shot of the alien out in the rain. Pretty cool because in the last one we saw aliens and predators out in snow. This one we see them out in rain. Dallas is the main character. The Vince Neil. Let me see something here. So let me do a little bit of research myself. Thank you, dude, for doing the research. But I want to see who Dallas is. Ooh. Dude, for somebody who's the main character, they don't even have the top booking on here. We've got Jesse, Zeno. We got Kelly, Jesse, Ricky, Morales, Predator, Molly. Yeah, I'm not seeing that. 58 minutes and 34 seconds in. Now we are getting threats here with babies. It's just really, oh man, don't tell me we've got aliens coming into where babies are. They're keeping the camera really tight on this new predator. This xenomorph predator. I'm assuming this is pregnant Sue that has top billing here. Pregnant Sue. There goes that you can't even see. Oh my god, this should be so cool. And it's not. It's Predalien. Xenomorph predator. I see the mouth. Oh wow, they actually went for it. What is this thing doing? Looks like it's laying eggs through her throat. Oh, Ricky's brother? Nah, that guy. He might. They might say he's the main character. He's not. He's not. He's not coming off as the main character at all. All right, so an incognito predator just grabbed a random guy who's the father of the little girl who was spooked, and he's upside down. Oh, okay. Oh, don't tell me you're gonna kill the dad in front of the daughter. Oh, it's not the. It's the movie so dark, can't even tell who's who. It was the Vince Neil character here. Is Jealous boyfriend gonna finally get it? I don't know what the hell just happened. All right, so a predator just killed the alien, and it's so dark you couldn't tell. Oh shit! All right, two headshots from the predator. Oh wow, that's a good shot. So the predator sighted an alien, right? Shot it. That alien was attacking one of the guys, and I can't even tell who. He was attacking one of the guys, and once he attacked him, all of that acid went onto the guy's face, and he just started shaking. And really cool horror scene. All right, so do we have alien? It looks like the alien and the predator are fighting in a diner, but I can't really tell. Now we're back in the hospital. Somebody just flatlined. Pregnant Sue. Oh wow, they this movie goes for it. So pregnant Sue has xenomorph predators busting several. Oh my god! Holy shit! So xenomorph predator laid a shit ton of eggs into pregnant Sue, and then a bunch of them, not just one, but a bunch of them busted out of her stomach. See, cool concepts. I see potential in this movie. The biggest issue is its pacing is too fast and it's too dark. That's this movie's biggest issues so far. And you don't care about anybody because of that pacing. So they're calling for the National Guard now. Who is Colonel Stevens? Is that Lance Henriksen? I see an old man's chin. Not mine. So there's an airlift, the colonel says, in the middle of Gilliam's Circle. I don't know who this old ass man is. They just did a reveal like we're supposed to know who he is. So he won't send. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. So they're driving tanks, like Peter said. Convince me to buy it. He goes, "It's a tank." He goes, "Sold." Dude, what? I know we're outside, but what the hell is happening? Jesus! And it's nighttime, but this movie is really dark. Wow. And that's that. I obviously there was light when they filmed, plenty of light, but they just did not color this movie well. They didn't brighten this movie up like they should have post. I gotta get my eyebrows done, guys. This shit is bushy. Bandana helps to hide a lot. Bad head, thinning, bushy eyebrows. Bandana's like a savior, man. Oh, DDG, dude. Yeah, add that I'm not watching on an OLED. Because you know an OLED is if an area is dark, it's not going to add any light behind it whatsoever. So this is dark, and I've got this at the strongest setting. My eyes are burning, to be honest with you, because I usually don't have my monitor on a high setting whatsoever. I have it really dim all the time when I edit. But like watching a dark movie already on this, and there's still no light, that's wild. So they've got to make it out to Gillian's Circle, which is in the center of town. And this one girl says, I think the governor, I think the colonel is lying. And the girl goes, that's impossible. The government doesn't lie to people. Their worry is that if they go into the center of town, there's going to be a bunch of predators and aliens. The crazy thing is that I'm pretty sure they think in this movie that like obviously they don't know what we know. We're watching all sides and everything. I think the people in this movie are thinking like they're after them. What they don't know is that they're just in the middle of a war. That's it. The aliens are after anybody that's around them. The predators, not so much. Oh man, I've got some. Check this out. DDG says better invest in some light filter. Yeah, some blue light filter glasses, or you'll be Ray Charles Thorne. Yeah, I've got some nerd glasses, man. I've got them, but since I'm this close to the screen, I didn't want to use them. I do have some blue blockers glasses. So these guys are they're still having their conversations as they're headed into town. Two of them stayed in the tank. The other, like five or six, got into another vehicle. What's crazy to me is like, where are the rest of the people at in this town? I understand we've seen some people, but like this is a town, so it's not 20 people in this town. Where are the rest of the people? It'd be pretty cool if you were going to do this concept to go all out like you would with a zombie film. Let's say like World War Z, where you have that many aliens and people running because the aliens are just losing their minds because they're in such a new area. You know, that would be pretty cool. All right, so it seems like they just got to the middle of town. And all right, so so Vince Neil says we have to protect Kelly, and another character goes ahead and says, "Fuck the women and children first shit. We just got to survive." Agreed, but he goes, "Unless you can fly a helicopter, we need to protect Kelly." So apparently, she knows how to fly a helicopter. All right, so they're going on their mission now. A lot of dimly lit areas. Oh, now they're in the morgue. Okay, they're in the hospital, but in the morgue. We got a genuine predator. I think one of my favorite things about AVP Part One, he just busted through the windows. One of my favorite thing about Part One is that you could see it because of the snow. You can see a lot of details on the predators. They look like big beefy wrestlers. This is really cool to be here on Earth in the rain. It's nice and blue, but it's so dark. Just so dark. By the way, guys, we are an hour and 12 minutes in. There's less than 20 minutes left to this movie, so I'm happy about that. Not sure what's happening now because it's so damn dark. Okay, we're following the predator in the morgue or in the hospital in the morgue. Something. Something's happening. Can't tell what it is. All right, saw green light of an alien. They're shooting at an alien. Okay, they're in like the railways of the hospital. Predator just got his ass punched. Oh, and the monstrous that face is really big. So the monstrous predator xenomorph. Dude, the best look we get at this thing is through one of the lenses from the predator's vision. So predator is really trying to use that blue goo that disintegrates stuff. And I'm not sure who he disintegrated right now. We got face huggers coming out. There's a man, they have built a ton of oh crap. Was that Kelly? All right, well, I think Kelly's dead. Yeah, I think the predator inadvertently killed Kelly, and pizza delivery guy is running after the predator. Bro, one of the aliens just made like a elephant sound. I've never seen that in one of these movies. Yeah, that was Kelly who died because pizza delivery guy's pissed. And pizza delivery guy is dead because the xenomorph predator is just killed him. So I don't know what the entire design is of this thing. Obviously, when you think about it, it would be amazing. It would be cool to have a xenomorph predator, but it looks like the face is gigantic. Yeah, it looks like the face is like this freaking big, like weird. Like I get that it has the the long this, but it shouldn't be that ridiculous. All right, so it looks like the public themselves are all shooting at the aliens now that we have so many. The ending of this is playing out like a video game. I wish we had more like airborne shots to overlook everything. Yeah, this is very action oriented, like a video game now. In this final third act, there's a weird sound that they decided to give the aliens to make. They literally sound like elephants, but a little bit more screechy. It's interesting that this one girl just out of nowhere was like, "I think the colonel is lying." He is lying, but at the same time, like, how do you have the foresight to know that? And there goes the end of Magic Elixir. So they have Big Brother say, "Get to the chopper," in a non-iconic way. In the last movie, they had one of the guys say like, "You are one big ugly," and then he got killed. So they keep trying to bring back some of the lines from the previous movies. You literally can't see anything detail wise until they go into one of the predators visions, and even then you're not seeing details, you're just seeing at least the outline of what's happening. Here in the third act of AVP 2, first time watch for me. First time watch. Let's see. When they use practical effects in this movie, it looks really good. Whoa. So Big Brother just shot the head off of one of the aliens. Another alien was coming for him, and then Predator broke up from like underground, came out. Oh, the Predator has a whip. He's got a whip, and he just like sliced this one alien in half. Okay, so we have Predator versus Alien Xenomorph or Xenomorph Predator. Sorry, I don't even know what the hell that thing is called. DDG, can you do me a favor and check out what this is called, man? Do some research for me, please. Thank you. Oh, well, that helps. So these chicks that are in the helicopter, an alien jumps on the screen, or I'm sorry, on the screen. The alien jumps on the window, the front windshield, and they shoot it. What's the name of the predator alien in this? Is this Predalien? What is this? It's a cool fight scene. If I could truly see what was happening, but it's cool that they're aliens, Predator and Predator are fighting. It's just there's too few Predators in this, man. They introduced different looks to Predators in the last one, and then this one you don't have it. All right, it's time for Predator to take off his mask. Here comes that part of the movie. What's this guy look like? You barely tell what he looks like. What the hell? Yeah, this plays out very much like a video game in this third act. The face of the Predalien is gigantic. That had to be, awful to wear for the actor. Whoa! So for the first time ever, we see, that thing that pops out of the alien's mouth. He grabbed it and ripped it off, and then came up underneath with like a fist and the what do you call it? Those like blades that he has, those Wolverine blades. Did they really just do what I think they did? I think the Colonel just dropped a bomb. He sure did. Please don't tell me anybody survives this. There's no way anybody could survive. Yeah, this plays out like a zombie movie. Just a really dark zombie movie. This is exactly what they do in zombie movies. They destroy the towns. Okay, fade to black. Explosion. No, 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 no. Dallas can't be alive. Nobody can be alive. The entire town just got exploded. Oh, okay. They were on the helicopter. So we've got the two brothers, a little girl, and one chick. I don't even know who this chick is. Oh, she's the server. She knows how to handle a gun too. Okay, so we got the army cornering the four survivors. They're scared. They just told them you just killed an entire town. They nuked them. He goes, "We're just following orders." There's no emotional connection to anything that's happening in this movie. Yeah. Kelly was, there's no way Kelly like this shy dude. Little girl just asked if the monsters are gone. She said, yes, they're gone. She's looking up to the sky. right, so we got some dude walking with a briefcase. Very, oh, we've got that same old man, the colonel, going into a boardroom, bringing back the Predator's gun. She said the world isn't ready for this technology, and the colonel said, "This isn't for our world, is it?" And that's it. Fade to black. And that is Alien vs. Predator 2. Wow. So, not the best. I think you guys already probably know that just by my reactions here, I'm not hugely into it, you know? It was just okay. And that's not what you really want to react to in a movie like this, especially when I'm on the sixth one in the series. Nonetheless, I think channel member DDG said it best when he goes, um, so guys, I mean, that's AVP too. I watched it off of Hulu. I'm gonna do a review for it. I gotta. This is not gonna be a does it hold up review. I don't think. I think it's just gonna be a standard review with a rating. I don't think with this movie, it being 2007, I think it's, yeah, I know that's, 17, 18 years ago, but to me, 2007 is not old enough to say, does this movie hold up? So I think I'm just going to give it a rating. Not right here, not right now. You're going to have to tune into my review, but it's not going to be a does it hold up movie. And you're right, DDG, this is box office poison. This was not good. So, guys, if you want to get more from this channel, and you want to get your very own membership card, all you got to do is check out the ultimate tier of Thorn Theater. On that tier, you get early access to reviews and videos. You get member exclusive chats, just like DDG here. You get to shape the future of this channel with polls, behind the scenes photos, and videos. There's oftentimes, like my very first time I went live with a sponsor deal from Govi, channel members got that access first in June. So check out the ultimate tier, but don't ignore the plus tier either, because the plus tier for $2.99, you get a lot on that tier as well. You still get some exclusives there, especially when it comes to shorts and shaping the future of the channel. So guys, you know what I got to do. I got to watch some movies, review them for you, and most importantly, I got to rock out. And tonight, I got to eat my dinner because it's been sitting cold over there for 2 hours. Thank you, everybody who joined me. It is now time to eat dinner, do a review, and come back for you guys with another live watch along. We're going to do Prometheus probably sooner than expected. Maybe this Saturday we'll do it instead of doing the hangout, because we got to get to Prometheus and Alien Covenant before Romulus comes out. Guys, I'm Alex Thorne. Thank you for joining this live.